You, Amelia Pickering. And Amelia, we have known each other for a long time, and you're currently heading up Prison Network. And I love that. The fact that you're South African, but you've been in Australia for a long time.
Yep.
Is there a connection between being raised in South Africa and being involved in ministering to women in prisons in Australia?
I don't know if I've ever made the connection, but it's a good question. You did promise me that you wouldn't throw me in any hot water. So we'll see how I go, because I feel like this one's going to be tricky. But no, look, I moved from South Africa 21 years ago. So this is home for me now. But certainly I think just being raised in a country that has really interesting dynamics around poverty and wealth living side by side, in your face all the time. So just that exposure to the disadvantaged and those that live on the fringes, I suppose, and being raised in a Christian family, I think we really had a heightened awareness around that there are a lot of people who need, and that we were very fortunate for what we had. And so certainly that has shaped my worldview.
So Amelia, working with females in prison now must bring a new perspective to these scriptures that we read about setting the captives free, setting the prisoners free. How do you see that now?
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved that passage of scripture because of what it speaks about in terms of what Jesus is, what his mandate was to preach the good news. And part of that was setting the captives free. And so working in prison, yes, there's an element of freedom in terms of when they come out of prison itself and what it means to build a new life, but so much more in terms of what it means to break free from the struggles and, all the difficulties that sometimes they find themselves in, trying to break free of those sorts of things and grab hold, let go of the old and grab onto the new and a new life in all the different ways, and shapes and forms that they can do that. So yes, absolutely. It's pretty significant.
Wow. I'm very much looking forward to asking you a whole lot of questions in our full episode on the podcast. So thank you so much.
No worries. Look forward to it.